Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, since we are all social distancing and self-quarantining or whatever and staying home, I figured I would play with some makeup and then in another video talk about all the makeup that I bought since I'm stuck at home. Yeah, so anyway, I guess we'll just go ahead and get started. I'm planning on like a super soft glam look. We'll see how it goes. I did get my hair done before, all this happened. And so now I'm blonde again, which we love. I'm feeling myself again. I feel like me. Anyway, so yeah, I guess I'll just go ahead and get started. I am in my living room again. I didn't feel like setting up everything in my beauty room. And so I'm in here. I do have Netflix on my TV over here. And I have my mirror right here. So in the video, it'll probably be a voiceover, but if I'm like looking around, that's why. I'm here alone by myself, but I do have things to keep me occupied. So, yeah, I'll try to show the products and everything like that. And like I said, it'll be a super soft, simple, easy look. I just was like, I'm getting ready, so I might as well, film it. So here we go. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is hop in with this ColourPop Pretty Fresh primer, and I'm going to smear that all over my face as a hydrating base, and then use the e.l.f. Putty Primer as more of a pore filling primer in my problem areas. And then for foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal Fresh Wear. I love this stuff. It just looks so natural on the skin. Mixing 3 shades and then just applying that with my e.l.f. Beauty Blender. And this is my favorite beauty blender from the drugstore. It's like $5. So good. For bronzer or cream bronzer, I'm using this new Milk, sorry, I sounded so crazy, Milk bronzing stick, and I'm just going to blend that out with my sponge, and you can see it blends out so effortlessly. So good. And then for concealer, I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and then I'm going to go in with a little bit of the e.l.f. Camo Concealer too, because that MAC Pro Longwear is just a little dark for where I'm at right now with my life. I'm going to blend that out with my sponge again, just making sure that it all blends together with that cream bronzer that I put on as well. I'm going to set my under eyes with this Coconut Makeup Revolution powder. It's super brightening, and so I was like, going to set my whole face with it, but after I was like, ooh, no girl, just do your under eyes and then set the rest of your face with this peach powder, so that it was a little bit better. For bronzer, I'm using my favorite, the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Y'all know I love this stuff. And because of my fake tan that you can tell I have, I needed a little bit darker. So I went in with this Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzing Palette that I had. And I'm just going to darken up the outer edges of my bronzer a little bit, chisel out my chin a little bit. I've been eating a lot with this quarantine going on, so I had to chisel out that chin. I just got this Patrick Ta blush, and it is so beautiful, y'all. I will say it's very comparable to the Kylie blush that I always talk about, so, spend your money where you want, but I do like it. And then I'm going to go in with that Hourglass blush just to give me a pop, and set with this watermelon spray from Glow Recipe. Got a fan myself. All right, and then for eyebrows, I'm using my e.l.f. brow pencil. This thing is $2 and it's so good. But I start by like etching out my shape at the front of my brow and under, and then I fill in the front, and then I go in and create my arch. And then I use this L'Oreal pencil to create more like hair strokes, get it a little bit darker where I need it. For my eyes, I'm using the ColourPop Going Coconuts palette, and it is so good. I just used these transition shades in my transition area and really built them up until I got the desired pigmentation I wanted. It could be softer, it could be darker, just live your best life. And I'm just going to do the same thing on my lower lash line so that I can make sure that everything blends together, melds together, no harsh lines, very rounded edges. All right, then I'm going to go in with a little bit smaller brushes, some more detail brushes, and some darker shades, and just really pack that on the outer corner and slightly into the crease just to give some definition. Same thing with the pencil brush on my lower lash line, just to deepen everything. And then I'll buff out all the edges, make sure there are no harsh lines with a fluffier brush. For my lid, I'm going to go in with this like vanilla shade, and I'm going to use that to really brighten up my inner corner
and my lid space. I also use it to slightly carve out my crease just a little bit, nothing too like harsh by using a concealer or anything, but this really just brightens up the look a lot. And then I'll go over it, of course, to soften everything. For eyeliner, I'm going to go in with the Natasha Denona's Blackest Black and just line my lash line and then buff that out. And then I'm going to go in with the dark brown from the Going Coconuts palette and start to create a wing. I start at the outer corner and go up, and then slowly start to build that in toward my lashes and just create that flick, that wing. I find that by doing it from the tail, it just helps a little bit, and I just go back and forth so that I can make sure that they're even and the same angle and all that jazz. Using the shadow helps me make sure that it is a softer look and that if I do mess up, I can fix it, and that is extremely helpful when creating a wing. I'm going to tightline my eyes with this Marc Jacobs black eyeliner, and then I'm going to do my waterline with this Marc Jacobs cream color. And then I'm going to highlight my inner corner and brow bone with this sparkly white gold shade from the Going Coconut palette. It looks so good. And then I'm going to make it pop just a little bit more with this Horse and Carriage highlight from ColourPop as well. For mascara, I'm using the new Too Faced and then this Hypnose Drama from Lancome, and then I'm just going to highlight my face with this Marc Jacobs highlighter, and then also with the Benefit Cookie highlighter. And then for my lips, I went in with the ColourPop BFF liner, and then went over everything with the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick, which is like my favorite nude at the moment. And then I'm also going to go over with some lip gloss that is the Iconic London.
All right, guys. And this is the finished look. It's like a eyeshadow wing, so it's super soft and a little sultry, but a little just soft glam, you know, just a little snatchful, if you will. I've been watching a whole lot of Scott Barnes, in case you were wondering. But I will, like I said, I showed some of the products, but I'll also list them down below. But I hope y'all enjoyed. I just felt like putting on some makeup, you know? You just, when you're staying home and not doing much of anything, you just kind of want to play. Do something to keep your mind occupied so you're not bored sitting on social media all day. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and film some other videos since I have a face done and my hair is done, and I will catch y'all in those. All right, guys, see ya. Bye.